Lord Jesus. As y'all can see, on my junkie room, I had to come inside because the mosquito bites was ridiculous. Oh my God. So ridiculous. Anywho, how y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Y'all feeling alright? Ladies, you good out there? Fellas, how you feeling? Yeah, I'm having my Erykah Badu moment. I'm sorry, my head started sweating a little bit. So, I'm just doing a little brushy brush. Because it was feeling icky. Anywho, get that a little better. Don't mind my hair. But anywho, I'm going to do another Let's Talk About It. We're going to Let's Talk About It in regards to, what is this show? Love After Lockup. Wait, pause for the calls real quick. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to fix this. I'm feeling all sweaty. But I think this is going to be Let's Talk About It. Which one do I want to do? Let's talk about it. Love After Lockup. Okay? And I think with Marriage in Huntsville, I will break it up into 2 episodes. But, Love After Lockup, I could just combine it to 2. Like, because last week's episode really wasn't that big of a deal. But I'm going to go by each person and just sum up since this was the season finale. And I will do Life After Lockup. And hopefully it's going to be a little bit more humorous. But we're going to go by each individual. Okay? And believe it or not, this episode, I'm looking for my notes. These episodes, wasn't so much a big deal in regards to not knowing what was going to happen, pretty much. So, we're going to start off with Stan and Lisa. Stan is allowing himself to get used. Lisa is using him. They are a little too freaky deaky for me. I don't want to know about this man's prostate that you milk it like a cow. Like, that was too much. Like, I was watching it. My son walked in and he was like, ugh, that's nasty. When she said, how's your booty hole? She basically was like, how's your booty hole? I want to know how Stan booty hole doing. I don't know how your booty. I want to know about nobody booty hole but my booty hole. Like, understand it's a booty hole, but I ain't need to know that. I don't need to know that much about people. Okay. I need them both to get their hair done and stop worrying about getting a car. Can y'all at least take she looked like she got stitches in her head. She looked like she got stitches. She looked like she done had surgery on her hair. I need that to go away. I need Stan's toupee to go away. How about this? How about y'all both go to the salon and go to an actual good salon and get your hair done versus getting a car? How about that? How about you do that? How about you do that? How about Lisa is dating somebody else? We don't know who she's dating. They're never going to talk about it. They're probably going to talk about it after Life After Lockup, because on that season, because some of the other Life After Lockup people have passed on, but also they're not together. So they need new people. Like, I don't think Michael's going to be on that. I don't think Quaylen is going to be on there. So they need some fresh new faces. So they're going to add these crazy people from Love After Lockup to Life After Lockup. I don't understand why Lisa was staking out Stan's house. Like, she about to rob him for everything she got. Because she's like, I know these baseball cards got to cost something. And I done got $13,000 out of him already. Stan, get your life. Maybe you just like the young girl because an older woman can't milk your prostate. Or lift you up and put you in a straitjacket where you look like Edward Scissorhand and get it popping. I don't know. Either way you look at it, y'all need to break up. I don't understand why y'all together still. Y'all got some problems. On to the next. Courtney and Josh. Okay? Courtney fell for Josh. Josh fell for Courtney. They've been going through some issues with the intimacy. Coming to find out that for some reason he is not that interested in her in that way. I don't know. Pardon me, I'm trying to get something off my bed. But not into her in that way or that manner. So it's like I'm not understanding what's happening with them. With the simple fact of the matter that she lost her career. She gave up her career for him. But he did do something in regards to get with her and provide her with a picnic, gave her some romance, things of that nature. And so they seem like they're gonna work out. I'm sorry if I'm seeing a little sidetracked because their story didn't take precedence over anybody else. They seem like they're gonna work out. I don't understand. I'm not understanding what's happening. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to find out. Like, if I'm not mistaken, did he go back to jail? Let me see. Because there was a lot of them that ended up going back. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what it was. I had read that Love at the Lockup guy, Josh and Courtney, they at the end it looked like everything was good, everything was fine, everything was working out, but he was arrested, and and his charges was domestic violence. Okay, so that's a lot to say. So she got married to him, lost her job, was trying to make things work out for him. I knew he had some issues, but domestic violence, I would not expect that. But yeah, he got arrested. Let's see here what it said. We don't know the condition of his parole, but I did not know she's an ex-Army, ex-Air Force member, and I knew she was a correctional officer, but, yeah, he got arrested for domestic violence, so he ended up going back. I'm trying to think about, because I was just talking about Lisa. I don't know if she is one of the ones that ended up going back to jail. It was a lot of them that ended up violating their parole. I think he violated his parole due to domestic violence. But that's it for them. So I don't know. I don't want anyone to be together with someone and dealing with domestic issues. It's just sad. It's just sad. But on to the next one. Anissa and Jeff. This was the most crackheaded crystal meth episode of them. Like, their section was horrible. Like, this man was on that dope. Y'all gotta move that dope. Anywho, he's going through her stuff. thinking that she's doing something, knowing good and daggone well he's hiding the fact that he has a child. Don't know why he's hiding the fact that he has a child, because if the child is 18 years old, what is she supposed to do? Y'all been together or been talking off and on for 11 years. So I don't understand. I didn't know that she's 51 and he's 39, because he done had a hard life. But at the end of the day, he saw an old phone of her talking to people and trying to put that on her, that she's doing something behind his back, because he knew something was up. He knew something was up because she changed the password on the computer. She's like, you're not going to keep spending up the money on my credit card for some freaking domes and all of that, and you ain't even buying no new teeth. Like, you can't eat a biscuit, sir, and you buying a dome. Get your life together. But, he got upset because her best friend, again, I say her best friend, Josh, sat there and told her that, hey, he's keeping a secret from you, and that that he has a son, and I don't understand why he's keeping that secret from you. He wanted to get in a fight with Josh. I think that's her best friend's name. I can't remember. And let me explain something to you, men. It's nothing wrong with just walking away from a fight. There's no need for you to get your behind whooped in front of your wife. So your wife is basically driving you to get your face smashed in. So he gets out the car. I'm thinking he's really about that life. He was like, "Come on, stop talking about it. Be about it." I'm like, "Okay, okay, you coming for Jeff?" Jeff hit him 3-4 times, and just like that, out like a light, he passed out. Like, he saw all his days of his life and his hopes of his future just flash before him when he hit that gravel. Okay, not just regular ground. He hit the gravel. Like, you could hear it when it happens. And it wasn't regular gravel. It was like that 1954 slavery, prohibition, civil rights gravel. Like that sound. And at the end of the day, he finally told her that he had a child, and he wanted to let her know, and he wanted to tell her on his own time, and that wasn't Josh's business to tell, which I don't understand why you would sit there and not tell her and be upset that her best friend, again, I say her best friend, told. That's what her best friend gonna do, is tell. He don't have no loyalties to you. But anyway, make a long story short about them and their situation, Jeff ended up going back to the halfway house due to some type of infraction. I don't know exactly what that means. I don't know if that's because they got in a fight, but according to Anissa on her Instagram, she was like, Jeff is still in the halfway house. They have had several 3-hour windows of time together. She said, just got back from seeing him. The next time he comes home, he is here to stay, which will be soon. So they're still together. Which, peace and blessings to them, because that's a hot mess. That's a hot mess. I bet you that bed stank. Just nasty. I just don't understand. On to the next. Brittany and Ray. Okay, so basically in the nutshell, it's been long and drawn out that her family don't want to meet him. She finally is gonna have her sister and her father meet Ray. Ray gets dressed up. He's getting excited, which is beautiful because I really do like Ray and Brittany together. They're one of my favorite couples that seem like it might work out. I'm not too sure. I'm hoping it is. But Brittany's father comes, she meets him, and it was beautiful. He was like, I can only give, only thing I could do is give you a chance. I can't judge you on your past because we all make mistakes. So, all I could go is by what you do now and what you do from from here on out. I like the fact that it says, what is it? That only thing I can do is see how you get up because we all fall down. Shout out to Donnie McClurkin. So it appears that they're still together. At the end of the credits, it didn't really say anything other than she's waiting for him to propose. What I did not understand is when they went out on a date, and the fact that they went out on a date and he doesn't have a job yet, that she paid for the date. So that was a little concern. But the fact that she wants to hurry up and get married, but he wants to hurry up and have children. So that's not making sense to me, that you want to have children before you get married. Like, that's not going to work. But they seem to be okay. Let's see here. Yeah, they're still together. They both shared the same photo. It was meant to be. I love you so much. And then Ray wrote, like, we're good over here. Power couple. So it seems like they're doing good. I don't think he ended up going back for any type of violations. Nobody else, is happening, for them, which is good. So that's a great thing. It's just these last two couples that had, like, really some issues, but they seem to be doing good. I wish them all the best. So now she just got to get her mother to want to meet him, which I don't understand how the daddy can meet him and the mama don't want to. Like, you're gonna have to suck it up and meet this man at some point, because that's not gonna stop them being together. On to the next. Deontay and Nicole. When I tell you I'm so sick of these people, Deontay, Nicole, and Tia. Okay, so we basically saw baby Ellen. Okay, if Ellen was a thug. Okay, if Ellen was on Orange Is the New Black. So we saw Tia and Nicole basically halfway getting it in, and Nicole is out there. I don't slut shame anybody, but you out there, you dipping it low, spreading it wide, you busting it open, bust it. Just say you don't want him. I don't understand. Just say that you want him for monetary gains. You just want him for the money. Anywho, so she couldn't meet with Deontay because she was meeting with Tia. She couldn't tell him what was going on. Deontay's working out with his friend. His friend's trying to figure out what is going on with you. This boy's nose is wide open, and they have not even been intimate. And his nose is wide open. I'm afraid once they become intimate, because I don't believe that they never broke up. If they got intimate, he would lose his mind. He would go what they call batch crazy. He seemed like the type that would be hiding in some bushes. He seemed like the type that might be going through her panty drawers and sniffing her drawers just to see if there's any residue in it. I can see him doing that. Anywho, I digress. So they go out to dinner, which was the stupidest thing ever, and it's him, Tia, Nicole talking. And Tia, who was just with the dude, who was just getting with the dude, just getting with Nicole, and sitting here talking to Nicole, telling something basically, I don't want you like that. I just want you when I want you. And Deontay is a better man. That was the most awkward dinner I have ever seen in my life. And Deontay's like, who you gonna pick? Who you gonna choose? What's your decision? Let me know. Like, dude, why are you begging? Why are you begging? There's plenty of people out here you can get with. Why are you begging to be with this person? It's not that deep. Who obviously don't want you. And then go sit there and say, I want to be with you, but not all the way. Like, I don't want to lose Tia. So basically what I want to do is have an open relationship. You want to have an open relationship where she screw everybody else but you, but uses you. But no, she screws you because she screws you out of your money. So Deontay acts like he's strong. He got a backbone. He's gonna leave. Then she's like, okay, I don't care. She left with, or no, she faked like she was so heartbroken and left with Tia. They did what they did. T don't want her in no relationship. She just want to sleep with her. The weird part is Deontay and his friend went to go bury his sex toy in a makeshift or a nicely made casket and did like a Viking funeral and set it on fire. First of all, why are we going to this extreme? You could get a trash bag and just throw it away. You called it Little Nicole? Something wrong with you, Deontay. Something wrong. I think you're a little touch. Why did you have to put the little toy in the little casket, set it on fire like a Viking funeral, and ship it down the river? And then I'm just sitting there like, what fumes is coming out? Like sweaty semen and rubber smell? Like, that is disgusting. And your friend is standing there beside you. I'm going to stick beside him. I got one best friend. One best friend. I got a lot of friends, but one BFF. And if, first of all, my BFF ain't off like that. She crazy, but she ain't off. Okay, like a little touch. She's not that. But I would not be standing there beside her while she set something on fire, a sex toy on fire. That's too much support for me. I'm not finna do all that. So they basically broke up, and they're not together right now. Okay. Um. So we'll see. I think they're back together. I don't know. On to the next one. Doug and Rachel. I have to commend Rachel. She's a good woman. She is. She's a good woman. She is admirable. She is respectful. She is strong. I know she's not going to see this, but I just want to say that you deserve more and greater things that's going to come your way. You're going to meet someone who's going to sweep you off your feet. You need to take this time for yourself and the fact that you are trying to get custody of Dougie. Doug is no good. He's trifling. His sister said it best. And then when a sibling says something like that, she said he's a dog and what he's going to do is bring you down. So Rachel found out the whole time that he's been cheating. Um, he been cheating. He basically cheated ever since he was in jail. He was cheating when he got out of jail. He was talking to someone that probably was no good for him. He used Rachel because he knew everything that Rachel brought to the table. That he was talking to her on Facebook. He even brought her to one of the friends' houses. And that friend's wife was like, I'm not into this. And we're not going to have this in my house. And the fact that he did that, and the fact that he used her, and the fact that he put her name all on his body, and the fact that he had her take custody of his son, it's like you did all of this. You did all of this just because you wanted to have a good place to lay your head. Like, you used that woman that much. And then he came out with the whole thing of the person that he was with or he cheated with, to someone that he dealt with before the whole thing happened, before he went into jail and all of that and blah, blah, blah. And they really didn't get to finish up that relationship. And I'm sitting here like, no. You wanted to be somewhere stable, and you knew that the woman that you wanted to be with wasn't about anything. She might have been a addict too. She might have been in that life because Rachel kept you on the straight and narrow. She made sure everything was good to go. She took your son in. And none of that mattered. You cheated. You packed up all your stuff. You darted out. You took Dougie's stuff with you. Um, and then you actually had to go back in because according to what I saw online, you was flagged for tampering with your electronic monitoring. So your ankle monitor. So you was flagged from, it was flagged that you was tampering with it. But um, that happened. She filed for divorce. She, he's having financial issues, collection agencies, and all that, which we kind of figured that. But I'm looking at these notes and stuff that I'm finding. Um, um, According to this, Doug he has moved on and he's now, got some girlfriend named Brittany or whatever, and he posts her up on Facebook and social media, like I'll show you this. This is trifling. I don't know if y'all can see that. So that's the new girlfriend, and their journey lasted 12 years. It's just ridiculous. But as far as the daughter, last time I looked, nobody know what happened to Doug's mother, Dougie. But she is working on still getting Doug Jr. Still wanting to be the mother to him that he has not had in a while. Um, and that's pretty much it. It was just sad. It's just sad that he used her like that. But he ended up going back to jail because you reap what you sow. And that's pretty much it for Love After Lockup. Life After Lockup should be better, more entertaining. I'm trying to find things that's not so serious. I want to laugh. I want to joke. I want to pick fun. I think what I'm going to have to do is start picking up some more Tyler Perry shows like I did in the past. Because those was hilarious. Like, it was not serious. Like, I need something that's not a serious thing. Okay? But tell me what y'all thought. Till next time. Bye.